I used to know the names of all the stars. Now I just know a few planets like Jupiter, Earth, and Mars. I used to know the name of every child. Back before I was born, back when I was safe and warm, back when I was flying in the sky. Now I have to go to school and learn it all again, get good grades and try to remember when I used to know the words to all the songs. Now I only know the melodies and I just hum along. I used to know the language of the birds, the robin and the blue jay. I always knew what they would say, the prettiest songs that I have ever heard. Now I have to go to school and learn it all again, get good grades and try to remember when I used to know the names of all the stars.
Class, we have an exciting project to talk about, and I want you all to pay close attention. Clementine. Oh, Clementine. Now, as I was saying before I was so silently interrupted, we have an exciting project to talk about.
I've noticed that teachers often get exciting confused with boring. So when my teacher said, "Class, we have an exciting project to talk about, and I want you all to pay close attention," I just looked out the window to see if the robin or the blue jay had something they wanted to say to me.
Clementine, are you lost and gone forever? Oh, my darling Clementine. Stop daydreaming.
That's what my teacher said. I'm not daydreaming, I'm just doing my math. I'm counting the number of holes in the ceiling. I'm waiting for the paint to finally start peeling. I'll tell you when I'm done. You think I'm having fun? I'm working hard as anyone. Daydreaming. I'm thinking about the answers to all the questions in my brain. Santa Claus and Jesus, science and diseases. Won't someone please explain why I should stop daydreaming? That's what our teacher said. I'm not daydreaming, I'm just doing my math. I'm counting the number of holes in the ceiling. She's waiting for the paint to finally start peeling. Tell you when I'm done. You think I'm having fun? I'm working hard as anyone. Daydreaming.
Class, now as I was saying, for our Christmas play this year, the school is going to put on a talent show to raise money for our big spring trip. We'll call it Talent Palooza. Night of the Stars. Yes, Clementine.
Old people love to pat my little sister's head. How about we set up a booth and charge them $0.25 to do it?
Now, we'll need to get together in groups to do all the things we need to do. Posters, refreshments, ushers, stagehands, you know. Yes, Clementine, would you like to be part of the group putting together the refreshments?
No. What I'd like to do is go to Mr. Rice's office.
You don't need to go see the principal. You're not in any trouble. Well, I guess it is just a matter of time.
Oh, what is it this time, Clementine? This is the 4th time you've been to see me this week, and it's only Tuesday. Now, why are you here?
This isn't the first time she's been to the office, and we know I won't be her last.
Maybe you could look it up in this dictionary.
Suddenly, I don't want to know anymore. I guess that's the miracle about dictionaries.
Well, since you're not interested in this dictionary, maybe you can put it under your feet and rest them on it instead of kicking my desk.
Sometimes I just need someone to talk to. There are lots of thoughts you help me walk through. So much in this world I don't understand, even when life doesn't go as planned.
Well, I was thinking that if gorillas are smarter, we could get one for the school mascot.
I'm afraid the SPCA would have something to say about that, but
This isn't the first time she's been to the office. No, it won't be her last. Goodness gracious, he's getting tired. But since she's a kid, she can't be fired.
so why are you here, not back in class?
I'd rather be here, not back in class.
I don't have any talents.
What? Excuse me?
I don't have any talents.
Oh, everyone's talented at something.
Not me.
Oh, I see.
What's the matter, Clem? Talent Palooza, Night of the Stars. Share your talent Saturday night? Did my sister Margaret think up that one? Sounds like her. So, what's the problem? That is impossible. Everybody has a talent.
Not me.
No singing, dancing, or musical instruments.
Not a one.
What about hopping? Everyone can hop.
Clearly not me.
Wow, cheer up. You probably have a really great talent that you just haven't figured out.
Not.
What about math? You're amazing at that.
Yeah, you and Ed Weirdo can practically do advanced calculus in your head. If none of you can dance, or even hop.
That's what's doing it to you, bully.
How?
Don't pay any attention to him. His parents must have had another big fight last night.
Yeah, a real slugfest in the cuckoo's nest.
You're cuckoo. Hello, Willie. Hello, Lily.
Hi, Margaret.
What a great idea to have a sister and a brother whose names rhyme. It would be easier to remember and way more musical. How about we change my sister's name?
Their names might rhyme, but that's all that does. They're like cats and dogs, gasoline and matches, Democrats and Republicans. What would rhyme with Clementine? Let me see. Iodine, porcupine, minus sign.
That fits.
How about Calvin Klein, Valentine, Albert Einstein?
Don't quit.
Or perhaps his sister Frank. Frankenstein, that fits.
If I'm gonna be stuck with a name just like a fruit, she can be a vegetable like the cabbage in my soup.
That's cute. Well, that's cute. Rudy doo doo. Hey, Lily, what are you and Willie going to be doing for Talent Palooza?
Oh, we're going to be singing a song about brothers and sisters.
Yeah, maybe over my dead raccoon. You're gonna be doing a lame JoJo Siwa imitation while I pitch Rotten Tomatoes. You'll be home plate. talent show. I have
did you
so
do?
many talents. I just don't know what to do.
Help.
Why? Sorry. I have hundreds of talents, maybe thousands. Juggling, twirling, clarinet, you bet. Fashion designer, that's my desire. Actress and dancer, which one's the answer? I have so many talents, I don't know what to do. Instead of choosing one, you really should do two. You could do them at the same time. You could make your talents rhyme. Now wouldn't that be fine? You could play violin and do a backflip. Think about it, that'd be a trip.
Painting while skating would be so amazing.
Real multitasking, that's what we're asking. I have so many talents, I don't know what to do. Instead of choosing one, you really should do two. You could do them at the same time. You could make your talents rhyme. Now wouldn't that be fine? I have so many talents.
The whole world knows about you.
I have so many talents.
What am I gonna do?
I have so many talents.
Whatever!
Class, it's time for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge my lip reading and my book bag to the exciting flakes unrepairable, and to the bathtub where witches land. PlayStation, too much fun, invisible, fidgety and rambunctious, play ball.
And I know we're all very excited to get to our big project, Talent Palooza.
Palooza.
Yes, Clementine? Everyone's got some talent, Clementine.
What if there's a kid who didn't have any talents, couldn't do anything, even if life hung in the balance?
Not me, of course, because I have lots.
But what about a kid who has not?
Everyone's got talent, everyone's got a gift. Everyone's got something you can bet on it. Sometimes it takes a while for it to show its hand, but we're all good at something if we just believe we can.
What if one kid just got left out?
What if already charged and forgot? Did they get to the bottom of the talent bag? There was nothing left but a torn price tag. Put that kid back over the head. If they're excited or wish they were dead, would they feel really less than 2 And what would happen to the confidence?
Everyone's got talent, everyone's got a gift. Everyone's got something you can bet on it. Sometimes it takes a while for it to show its hand, but we're all good at something if we just believe we can. You're so thoughtful, Clementine.
Yeah, I'm very thoughtful. My dad says empathetic. Billy leaves out the M and just says I'm pathetic. This Talent Palooza, it's such a loser. So how about we just forget it?
I really don't think so I really don't know. But I'll ask the class, should we go on with the show? Raise your hand if you have something to share, and a big thumbs down if you don't want to be there.
Everyone's got talent, everyone's got a gift. Everyone's got something you can bet on it. Sometimes it takes a while for it to show its hand, but we're all good at something if we just believe we can. We're all good at something, we're all good at something, we're all good at something if we just believe we can.
Okay, fine. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea. And that's when the most astonishing idea of my life popped into my head. I'm lucky that way. Astonishing ideas are always popping into my head, and I don't even have to use my brains to get them there.
Right. You have to move this week.
I might.
Where might you be moving to?
Egypt. My dad might be getting a job there managing a pyramid.
Oh. Is he an archaeologist?
No. He's a building manager for our apartment building. He says everything is going condo these days. Nothing's safe.
They're going to turn the pyramids into condos.
Wow, that would be a lot of condos, even more than 432 Park Avenue.
Yeah, they're thinking about turning the Great Pyramid into condos. Just think about how many units there'd be under one roof.
Clementine, a pyramid doesn't have a roof. It's all sides.
That's just what my dad says. You have to listen to all sides of an argument.
Really? Well, since you and a weirdo are so smart, how many condos could fit into the Great Pyramid?
The pyramids were 81 feet tall. That's twice as tall as the Taj Mahal. 280 cubits, no way that they could move it. So condos are the only way they could improve it.
The hippopotamus square coincides with the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So if I take the square of 756, multiply the height, I predict 91,636,000 cubic feet. And if every condo is 16,000 square feet, and there was 96 inches from the floor to the peak, we have space for 7,160 units. Do you want us to prove
Whew. Whatever. And your father is going over there to manage it all.
He might. It's a big job and they need somebody with lots of experience to do it. He can fix pretty much anything. If somebody trips and breaks their sarcophagus, he'll pull out the duct tape and super glue and fix them right up. He'll also keep the elevators running. He's handy like that.
Elevators? In the Great Pyramid?
How else will people get to the penthouse? And I'll have to tell people no grilling on the roof, since a pyramid doesn't really have a roof, and to put their trash out on Thursdays. I'm really sad I'll have to miss our Palooza.
You're 1 in a million, Miss Clementine, or is it 1 in 91,636,022? What would I ever do? Yes, what would I ever do without you? Without you.
There should be a rule about that.
No laughing for teachers.
Everything all right, Clem? Did you want to tell me something?
I was just wondering if we might be moving
Moving?
to Egypt.
Well, that's an odd one. We're definitely not moving to Egypt or anywhere else. Anytime.
I was just wondering if you'd seen any good talents lately.
Well, what do you mean?
Well, not the ordinary ones like singing or dancing or playing an instrument. Something really out of the ordinary.
Well, I was walking home the other day behind a woman who had a poodle, a purse, a cup of coffee, and she was talking on her phone. How she managed all of that, I'll never know.
Dad, you know I'm no multitasker. If I try to do several things at once, it's a disaster.
Yeah, but you can still grow up and be president. I mean, Gerald Ford couldn't walk and chew gum at the same time.
Dad.
What's all this talk about talents?
Oh, Talent Palooza, Night of the Stars. That's quite a title.
Did Margaret come up with this thing?
Margaret has hundreds of talents. She's gonna do something really pizzazzy for the show.
And let me guess, you're trying to think up something really pizzazzy to do too, right?
I'm just an unlucky dog with no talent. I need to find the balance. When I try to hop, all I do is flop. I will try to dance, I just know I can't. I'm just an unhappy kid on a quest to discover the key to success. When I sing a song, it seems to go all wrong. Every note off key, guess I'm no chickadee. I'm just an unlucky dog with no talent.
I don't have any talents.
Come on, Clem, you're the most talented person I know. I'm not just saying that because I'm your father.
Do you really think so? Do you really think I have some great talent that I just haven't figured out yet? Wait, maybe I could do something with Mung being here. I could draw a gecko on her forehead.
You are not going to draw a gecko, a dolphin, or any other animal on your sister's forehead, young lady.
Besides, her name isn't mung bean or artichoke or rutabaga. She's not a vegetable, Clementine.
Oh my daddy, oh my mommy, why'd you call me Clementine? Now I'm stuck with this silly fruit name until the end of time. So I called my sister Onion, but she wouldn't come. Then I tried avocado, and she played deaf and dumb. Broccoli, cabbage, carrot, beans, potato, spinach, corn, and peas. I tried every veggie in the book, including stew and zombie
Your sister's not a vegetable.
Then why am I a fruit?
I thought it was a pretty name.
Well, I don't think it's cute.
When you were born, your hair was orange and you were sweet and you were mine. That's why we called you Clementine.
Be glad you're not pineapple.
That would sure be worse.
We could have called you kumquat.
That would surely be a curse. Banana, mango, peach, and plum. Who knows where a kiwi's from? We thought of every one of those, but Clementine's the name we chose. Be glad you're not a vegetable and that you're just a fruit. And if it's not the perfect name, at least it's kind of cute. When you were born, your hair was orange and you were sweet and you were mine. That's why we call you Clementine. That's why we called you Clementine.
Dad, I'm serious. I really need to find something to do for the talent show.
Okay, serious. Let's see. Now, we know you're really good at math, that's obvious, and you're an amazing artist just like your mom. Do you remember those gorillas you drew the other day? They were so cute you could just give them a bear hug.
That's it! We could get a gorilla! I could dance with it on stage. We'd win the talent show with that one for sure.
We are not getting a gorilla, young lady.
No, we are not, but you do see things from a different angle and have great ideas. Do you remember the great pigeon war you won for?
Shoot, shoot, shoot.
And you are the queen of noticing things. You're very curious and always ask the best questions. And you're empathetic. And that's a wonderful thing.
Empathy is not an act you can do on stage.
Well, maybe you could pull a John Cage and sit at the piano for 4 minutes and 33 seconds in silence.
Oh, jeez. No.
Well, I guess not.
Come on, sweetheart.
Class, Miss Chase has something to tell you, so please pay attention.
First, I have a little secret to share, but I'm not sure if I should tell. Well, I'm about to become a grandmother for the very first time, and I'm so excited about it.
How old is she? Will you bring her to school so we can play house with her?
And I'm also really excited about our talent show. I'm going to be the director, and each morning we'll do a little trial run of a couple acts. That way everything will go very smoothly for the big show.
Who'd like to go first?
Very well, first row.
My act is cardio extravaganza.
Ouch! Call an ambulance.
Is there a doctor in the house?
Are you all right, Maria?
Oh, sure. I always do it like that.
Okay. Now, does anyone have an act that isn't cartwheels? Joe, what's your act?
I'm going to play the harmonica and my dog Buddy is going to sing.
Your dog sings?
See, Buddy loves my harmonica playing.
Well, I don't know. But at least it's not cartwheels.
Okay, but 2 rules. First, Buddy has to be on a leash. And second, if he has an accident, you're cleaning it up.
Okay. I guess.
What if your dog did your homework? Oh yeah. My dog Sam does mine. That might be cleaner, quieter, and definitely more useful. Maybe you could even take your test. A substitute test taker.
Well, that was a crazy idea. But sometimes you've got to have a crazy idea or two. It's been the same through history for years and years and years. People always made fun of them, those guys with crazy ideas. Everyone said the world was flat. Columbus said, I don't know about that. It took some time, but we finally found the earth's not flat, it's really round.
Sometimes you gotta have a crazy idea. They may laugh at you, say you got a loose screw, but you can't have any fear. Sometimes you gotta have a crazy idea. Won't need money, everything will be free, and we'll have all the love we could ever need. Sometimes you gotta have a crazy idea. They may laugh at you, say you got a loose screw, but you can't have any fear. Sometimes you gotta have a crazy idea. Crazy idea. Crazy idea. A crazy idea.
Oh, Clementine, you're next. You've always got some kind of crazy idea.
I think I've heard enough crazy ideas for one day, or a lifetime, or two. I better get back to my 4th grade class.
Well, all right.
Thank you, everyone.
More of you can show your act tomorrow. It's time for geography now. Hush, hush.
Whew. That's a relief. I couldn't stop thinking about not having an act to do for the talent show.
Them all so I could do them all perfectly. I just had to put them in alphabetical order to remember them all.
Which one are you gonna do?
Dressing fashionably.
That's not an act.
It is too, and it happens to be something I'm very talented at. And certain people, present company included, could learn a thing or 19.
Could I have one of your extra ones that you're not gonna be doing?
Let's find one you might be able to do. A is for alto sax, but you'd get your fingerprints all over that. B is for baton. B is for baton. Guess you'd have to strap it on.
How about your clarinet?
There's no way I could forget all your spit and all your sweat all over my favorite clarinet. You'd wreck it. Let's try D for dramatic acting. Pretend that your sister, Beansprout, just swallowed a turtle and blacked out. And you're really freaked out and you don't know what to do. I guess dramatic acting isn't for you. E is for English writing in a 10-gallon hat. But you'd need a horse for that. F is for high fashion. But you're always mismatching. Even your hair seems to be clashing. So forget that I'm asking. G-H-I-J-K for kazoo. L-M-N-O-P for poetry. That's certainly not you. Q-R-S-T for tap dancing. It wouldn't be fancy, but by the seat of your pants, it could be kind of classy. Et tu?
Is tap dancing easy?
Not really, but maybe you could fake it, pretend to replicate it. Just clomp around like Bozo the Clown, if you aren't too distracted.
Well, I'm good at clomping around and making loud sounds.
Yeah, spinal tapping you. Here, try on my old dance shoes. Your feet. They're huge. These aren't gonna fit. Clearly you are not Cinderella.
Wait, it just has to make the sound, right?
I guess.
I know just what would make the sound. I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Now I know just what I need to do, what I need to get to make my moves. I'll grab Dad's pliers, it's the caps I desire, and I'll glue them to the soles of my shoes. Can you hear me now? Can you feel the beat? Can you see what I'm doing with my tap-tapping feet? Can you hear me now? Can you feel the beat? Can you see what I'm doing with my tap-tapping feet? I pried off 12, but that was not enough. I needed more so I could strut my stuff. My hands were scarred, it was really hard. This talent thing is getting awful tough. Can you hear me now? Can you feel the beat? Can you see what I'm doing with my tap-tapping feet? Can you hear me now? Can you feel the beat? Can you see what I'm doing with my tap-tapping feet? With my tap-tapping feet? With my tap-tapping feet? With my tap-tapping feet?
Oh, I see. Well, now at least you can tap, however inelegantly. My mom and her boyfriend Alan are at the store, so I have time to teach you an easy routine. This is called Stumble Off to Tupelo. I am, of course, amazing at it. Just do what I do. Nope. But Alan never proposes because I so oppose him. I hope he decomposes and stumbles off the Tupelo. I shudder when he kisses, he's slimy as a fish is. And here is what my wish is, but he stumbles off to Tupelo. Stumbles off to Tupelo, stumbles off to Tupelo, stumbles off to Tupelo. And don't come back. Head high, spine straight, arms floating, big smile. Flap, flap, step, step, ball, shuffle, change. Flap, flap, step, step, ball, shuffle, change.
Your feet are moving so fast I can't see them.
Give it a try anyway. Clementine, you're hopeless.
Guess I'll just stumble off to Tupelo then.
And don't come back.
Mitchell are not happy about Alan, their mother's boyfriend, because they kiss in public.
Hey there, Tangerine.
Very funny, Alan Wrench.
What's that smell?
Clementine, is that beer? I think I need to go get your parents, Clementine. Oh, Judy?
Clementine? Is that beer? You were right to get me, Susan. Thank you.
I was just trying to make tap shoes for the talent show. I thought the bottle caps would make really good taps. And besides, I've made it a lot easier for the Condo Association to have their beer now. I opened all 24.
What were you thinking? What were you thinking? What were you thinking? All 24. All 24 of the Condo Association beers. Opened up, spilled all over, smells like a brewery, and worst of all, her sneakers are ruined.
Clementine. Well, you gotta give her a capital C for creativity.
Oh, kind of like you and your brother Bill, right? I remember Nana telling me about how you dipped your hands in paint so you'd always have gloves you'd never lose. Oh, God.
Well, that was pretty clever, but our hands still got cold. Let me see those shoes. Maybe I can get these bottle caps off.
No, Dad, I need them for my act.
They're not coming off, are they?
Boy, not in this lifetime. You're going to have to take her to buy a new pair of shoes.
No, not me. I took her last time.
Surely not me. She can't make up her mind.
Maybe we can take her together.
No, never. Whatever, I'll do the dishes for a week.
I'll make the hallways look neat.
It takes so long for me to decide. It takes so long to make up my mind. Look at my mom, look at my dad. They're just the same, they're just as bad. My folks don't want to take me shopping. They say it's because I can't make up my mind, that they don't understand my feelings. Options in the store. How can I choose from 100 or more? I swear I won't do it this time. I won't take so long to make up my mind. I'll choose the first pair they bring to me. I'll be good, just wait and see.
No, this is where I should be. The elevator breaks again and I have to call the repair service, and then Mrs. Smith loses her keys, or the furnace fails and all the pipes freeze. No, not me. Not me. Not me.
Well, not me either. What if someone needs emergency art? They'd have to pay cash. Yes, I need to stay here by the phone. That's where I should be.
Make dinner every night for a week.
I'll do the dishes, clean the hallways, and sweep. I'd be willing. I'd give you top billing if only you'd take her this time.
You take it and buy a new pair of shoes for yourself. Buy the wildest pair you can find on the shelf. Dinner's on me if you just agree to take your shoe shopping this once.
We're not talking pizza and burgers, right?
Music and handle.
Well, how about the Ritz?
Okay, I'll commit.
The Ritz?
That's it.
Deal. Done.
I'll tell you a little secret if you promise not to tell Margaret or Mitchell. I like it when my parents kiss, even in public. You see, they always try to bribe each other to take me shopping. They think I can't make up my mind. That's not the issue. It's not choosing that's the thing. Like, if you go to a candy store and you get peanut butter cups, you instantly have to, not get bubble gum and M&Ms and red licorice and so many other things. And the minute you take the first bite, you know you wanted something else. Wow, look at that cool pair of shoes in the window!
May I show you something, young lady?
It's not what you think. Okay, maybe it is what you think. Ring size 3.5, please.
I saw that cute pair sitting in the window. I thought I'd climb in and try them on, but the clerk wouldn't let me. He knew I'd make a mess. He said,
Don't stick your toes where they don't belong.
"You're the perfect pair, but there's no perfect anywhere." The first ones I tried, they were really fast, but I'll have to try them all in case the best comes last.
Wonderful, that's from our
Shoe shopping!
Wonderful, that's from our new popsicle line.
No,
It
no.
also comes in
No, please don't tell us about.
lemon, yellow, orange, cherry, coconut grape, mango, cherry, plum, persimmon, prickly pear. Now, what color shoes Tina's gonna wear?
Every shoe in this here store. Bring them all and add size 4. Bring your lunch and your dinner too, 'cause your worst nightmare's coming true.
The first ones I tried, they were lime green. I bounced around the store like a jumping bean. I kept the clerk busy, my mom was in a tizzy. They knew I couldn't choose from the 49 pair.
You really have to try on each and every pair. By running across the store and jumping off a chair, my hands are turning red from all of this lacing. My heart is beating fast and my head is aching.
Shoe shopping! Blueberry zoomy, pink grapefruit dynamite. I'll take blueberry from my left and grapefruit from my right.
Well, I don't think so.
Well, certainly not. You can't
mix and match like you do with all your socks.
What other kinds of shoes do you have in this your store?
I knew I was in trouble when you walked through that door.
How about those jade green dragonflies and the bright red rubies by the toes for the eyes?
No way, no how, no ma'am, no siree. Kids can't wear those even in New Jersey.
Strawberry shoes, give me the blues. And mango, I can do the tango. Lemon yellow, looks too much like Jello. No, I'm back where I started with the lime green. I'm always searching for the perfect pair, but there's no perfect anywhere. Yes, there's no perfect anywhere.
Just make sure she chooses something sensible. I can't watch this anymore.
Well, this is it. The last pair we have in the store.
Hey, mister, do you know that you have a circle right on the top of your head where there's no hair at all?
I'm quite aware of that, young lady, thank you. And do you know that you smell like a brewery?
Yes, I'm aware of that. And I'd like the lime green popsicle sneakers, please.
Well, I knew that too. They're in a bag over there by the checkout counter. Your mother told me you'd take them.
You knew what I was going to choose before I did. That's not fair. I'm never speaking to you again.
Well, you want to see what I bought?
Wow.
Wow is right. Boom, 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 and ba-boom.
I wasn't mad anymore. She got the purple wow shoes with the jade green dragonflies and the teeny tiny little ruby eyes. Not very sensible shoes.
No, they're not very sensible. In fact, they're probably the least sensible shoes in this entire store. That's one of the benefits of being a blown-up, as you call us, is I get to choose what I want, I suppose.
Can I try them on?
Yeah, but after you've had your bath. Oh.
In my classroom, we had a surprise waiting, Mrs. Radio. We call her that because she always says, Radio. And okay, fine, we can never remember her name.
I am so sorry. We're just not going to be able to run through the final acts of the talent show today. Aww. It's going to be a miracle if we can even figure out what we're supposed to be doing for the classwork.
Radio!
Yes?
I need to go to the principal's office.
Radio.
Come in. What is it this time, Clementine?
I got new sneakers.
I see that. Do you got a note?
No. I was just coming to tell you that tomorrow I'll be sending in a substitute.
Substitute?
We had a substitute teacher today, and it gave me a great idea. If I could only get a substitute, I wouldn't have to play the flute, do cartwheels, tap dance, or sing. Forget the talent show, I wouldn't have to go if I only had a substitute.
If adults can have substitutes, then why can't kids?
You know, Clementine, no one's ever asked me that question before, and it's a good question, an excellent question. But I'm afraid the answer is still no. And I'm going to need some time to come up with an excellent answer for you.
Okay, so am I done being here?
You're done being here for now.
Class.
Yes, yes, yes!
It's time for rehearsal. Clementine, I don't seem to have you listed here. No matter, we'll fit you in. What is your act? What do you mean you don't have an act?
Hey, Clementine, your face is redder than your hair. And that's a 4-alarm fire.
Clementine, come sit beside me. You can keep me company.
And so there I was, with the entire school knowing that I had no talent.
All right, Act 1, downward doozies, cartwheelers.
Wait,
What are you doing, Clementine?
no matter how they aim, one of them is going down.
Oh, is everyone all right? Any broken bones, concussions, bruises, scrapes, abrasions, lacerations? Well, none of you seem to be the worse for wear.
Wait, you're gonna be whistling Yankee Doodle Dandy, aren't ya?
Yep.
Well, you can't whistle Yankee Doodle Dandy if you've been eating crackers! No crackers!
Oh, thank you, Clementine. Those saltines could have been a real problem.
All right, Act 2. Super duper hula hoopers, you're up next.
Wait, how long is your act?
I was with for 5 hours and 13 seconds.
Ooh. That's nothing. I once went for 2 days, 5 hours, and 29 seconds.
Well, you're gonna have to put an end to the hula hooping tonight. There are other acts after yours. But for the talent show, I'll put on some music, and then you have to stop when the music stops. Oh, that was crazy. I didn't get a chance to sit down for the rest of the night. Everything seemed to be going wrong. But it was okay, since Mr. Rice and I just fixed it. Wait, Mr. Rice, what time is it? Can I use the phone in your office to call my parents and tell them not to come?
Oh, no, I'm afraid there's no time for that. Places, everyone. 5 minutes to showtime.
Places.
But I just got one more thing I want to say before you go. I want to thank all of you for being in the show. You are each and every one helping to raise money for the big school trip next spring. Oh, I think this is for you.
Oh my goodness gracious, it's now. My daughter, she's having her baby, my first grandchild.
Oh, go, just go. It's all right, we can handle the show. Just go be with your granddaughter.
Wow, you're gonna have to do this all by yourself.
No, not all by myself. I've got to have an assistant. And that's going to be you.
Oh,
because
no.
you're the only one not on stage.
I can't focus, remember? I don't pay attention.
Oh, you do pay attention, Clementine. Not always to the lesson in class, but you notice more about what's going on than anyone else I know, and that's exactly what I need tonight.
This is a bad idea.
No, it's a good idea, and I'll prove it to you. One of you hula hoopers come out here.
Sydney.
Sydney, what is the second act after intermission?
I don't know. Do you want me to get a program for you?
No, thanks. Clementine, what's the second act after intermission?
Caleb from the 4th grade is going to be burping the Star-Spangled Banner.
And does he need any props?
A 2-liter bottle of root beer.
And how long will it take?
42 seconds. 48 if he has to drink extra root beer for the Rocket's red glare part.
I rest my case.
When a principal orders you to do something, it's pretty hard to say no.
Well, time to go on with the show. And here's our MC, the beloved Red Frogers.
Welcome, moms and dads, boys and girls, and all our friends from around the world. It's Talent Palooza, Night of the Stars. It's magical. It's tragical. It's downright bizarre. You'll have a great time, that's what we're hoping. So give it up for Jumpin' Jiminy Jump Ropin'.
Oh my gosh. You would have thought those kids had never had a rehearsal. Luckily, the audience is laughing so hard, they must have thought the entire thing was planned.
Next up, the O'Malley twins. Born at the same time, but they're not synonyms. They're double the trouble, but double the fun. They say 2 is better than 1. Willie and Lily!
The name of our act
really starting to go south. Kids were screaming and you couldn't hear anything. Sydney, get out here and read your poem.
Okay, here's my poem. Oh, my room is such a mess, and under all that underwear, I can't even find my favorite dress. I'd clean it up, but what's the use? 'Cause I'm a one-girl wrecking crew. Aren't you?
They put the hoops and the oops and hoops and system with the hula hoopers. Now, Miss Margaret's got a passion for fashion. From her shoes to her hat, nothing's a classic. So a round of applause, some oohs and some ahs, some la-dee-dee-dees and some la-dee-dee-das. Margaret!
That's my baby up there.
Well, that was a big mistake. Whenever somebody takes a picture of Margaret that she isn't expecting, she freezes. She says it's the fear of not knowing whether or not she looks perfect or not, which I don't understand because Margaret always looks perfect. But then my empathetic side took over.
First, always brush your hair. And make sure you're buttoned up right. And never, never wear green sneakers. Green sneakers are the worst. Wait a minute. I was just kidding about that last one. You can wear any colored sneakers you want. And green is the most fashionable color of all, especially if you've got red hair.
She zoomed me a smile so big, all her teeth bracelets sparkled like diamonds in the spotlight. I zoomed her one back, except I didn't have any teeth bracelets yet.
Joe plays the harmonica and Buddy sings along. Let's hear it for this boy and his dog.
I was mostly happy, even though a little part of me was sad. Someday I'd like to know what it feels like to have people clapping for me, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to Talent Palooza, Night of the Stars. But it's not quite over yet. I just have one more thing I want to do. I want to recognize the person who is responsible for this evening, our very talented director. Without her, there would have been no show here tonight.
Mrs. Rice must have gotten back early, which is good to know, in case I ever decide to have children, which I will not.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Clementine!
The sound grew so loud, my ears were peeling off. But it was okay, because now I knew what it felt like to have people clapping for me. G-O-O-D, real good.
Now, Clementine, I have the answer to your question.
Clementine, you're one of a kind. There's no substitute for you. Clementine, you're one of a kind. There's no substitute for you. No substitute for you.
No, there's no substitute for you.
Oh my goodness, Clementine, honey, you were amazing! I can't believe you kept that a secret all week.
She's more talented than you know. A real Francis Ford Cup holder.
Oh,
We've got a very talented daughter.
we do. Do you think you could stay up a little late tonight? Go have dinner with us at the Ritz?
Tired? I'm not tired at all, but... Don't you need me to spy on the sitter? Make sure she stays off Twitter. And won't smoke your cigars, have a party, raid the bar, order things from the shopping channel. It's all something I can handle. Do you think she's making phone calls to New Zealand? Or is there something else she's concealing? I'm gonna be a detective when I'm grown, just like Nancy Drew and Sherlock Holmes. So I'd better go there at home. Yes, I'd better go there at home.
The sitter will be fine, Clementine. Come with us. We'll have a great time.
But what about Peanut and her allergy? No, you always depend on me. See, no peanuts are left about when the two of you go out. 'Cause if she has but one small nut, her neck will swell, no matter what. You'll have to eat your dinner from a styrofoam box and pray like crazy reaction stops. I don't think that's what you want.
Everything's fine, Clementine. We can trust the sitter. She's just fine. Without you shopping, it would just be dogs on buns. So let's go out to the Ritz and have some fun.
Okay, you really want me to come?
I do. Go on, Pamela. Go with your sitter, sweetheart. And just wait. Wait till you see my shoes.
Wow!
My shoes.
Wow! I mean, wow! Let's go.
Welcome to the Ritz.
I'm not gonna look at the menu and have the not choosing thing tonight. I know what I want. I want a hamburger and mashed potatoes.
Oh, don't worry, I'm on it.
And he was. My parents ordered things I had never heard of. His cargo, Kraken vans, foiled grass.
And for the young mademoiselle?
Mademoiselle will have the lavande haché de purée de pommes de terre.
Dad!
Don't worry. Trust me.
And I did trust him. And when the veranda hash and pommes de terrible came, it was hamburger and mashed potatoes. And then I felt all right. Can I get some crackers?
Sadly, there are no Ritz crackers at the Ritz. It is one of the deepest mysteries of the universe.
Well, I still like your restaurant anyway. And I think you're a really good waiter, too.
I recommend 3 desserts tonight. The Boston cream pie, the creme brulee, and the velvet chocolate cake.
I could see my parents thinking, oh no, here comes the not choosing thing. But the waiter tapped a spot on my menu for just an instant, and I knew what I wanted. I would like the velvet chocolate cake, please.
And I'll have the creme brulee.
What's that?
That's French for vanilla custard that's been blasted to smithereens by a blowtorch.
And I'll have the Boston cream pie with clementine slices a la mode, please.
The clementine is the sweetest fruit, is it not?
I've always thought so. Oh, yeah, I couldn't possibly.
And so there I was at the Ritz No Crackers restaurant with 3 desserts. I think this is the luckiest day of my life.
Well, and we have a special surprise for you, Clementine. You know families grow, and, well, we have a new addition to our family. We were going to have a family meeting, but we thought this would be the perfect time.
You mean we can finally get a pet gorilla? I knew it! Thank you so... Oh my gosh, you won't know it's there because I'll take care of it all by myself.
Clementine, it's definitely not a gorilla.
Well, that's okay. Truth is, since I got my kitten, I'm not sure I want a gorilla anymore. That would be a really big litter box. I know. We're getting a pony.
Not exactly. We're going to have a new baby. You're going to have a little sister, Clementine. What do you think of that?
No. No thanks. No thank you. Our family is 4. There are 4 sides to a puzzle. Hot dogs come in packages of 8, so we can each have 2. There are 4 sides on a seesaw. Yeah, there are 4 sides to a kitchen table, so we can each... So, I guess I was gonna be a big sister, again. And if I can handle a gorilla, I bet I can handle a baby sister. I can mash up her potatoes while you're in your studio. What are you gonna name her?
We're thinking of naming her Ruby.
That's a rock.
It's a precious gemstone, just like you, Clementine. Now here, take off your shoes.
And so I did. And then secretly, under the tablecloth, she slid over her purple wow shoes with the jade green dragonflies and the teeny tiny little ruby eyes over to me. And I wore them for the rest of the night, which nobody knew because I hid them under the tablecloth. Though, when the waiter came to bring me more whipped cream, I do think I saw one of the dragonflies wink at him.
I used to know the leaf of every tree. Now it's just a forest in the dusk of evening. I used to see the gods in everything. Now it's just a rustling, a whisper that I'm trusting when the redbud blossoms in the spring. Now I have to go to sleep and learn it all again. Let my dreaming take me to